Do you want to take your English from basic to brilliant? If so, then let's learn two powerful tools which will help you to take your English from basic to brilliant. Those two tools are idioms and advanced phrases. And today I'm going to talk about idioms and advanced phrases. Not only that, but how you can memorize them, how you can use them with style, with intonation, with catchy delivery, with powerful delivery. And I will also tell you some hacks. The hacks I applied to remember them, to apply them, and to sound stylish. So let's start with idiom first. What exactly are idioms? The simple definition of idioms. Idioms are the expressions, either one word or more words, whose meaning do not match their literal meaning. It creates a new hidden meaning. Sometimes it is unique, sometimes it is so strange. That is the simple, ample definition of idioms. And now, what is the main purpose of idioms? What is the main goal? The main purpose of every idiom is, if you learn idiom, then you can express your long ideas, long thoughts in small packages. These are the secret shortcuts to express long ideas in small packages, in punchy phrases. So that's why we must learn idioms. And now, how to learn idioms? How to learn? Today I will talk about my signature method. The method I have developed, I have created by my own. I don't know anyone else has created that or not, but I think I have created that. It is my signature method, and I have learned many idioms, not millions of idioms, hundreds of idioms, just by applying this simple method. What is that? Let me show you. See, how many idioms you will learn, that's all up to you. The ball is in your court, but I'm going to tell you how you can learn. The number is in your hand, but the method I am going to share. This is called linking and association method. Linking and association method, the simplest method I have ever known. To learn idioms easily and to memorize them for a longer period of time so that you can talk, you can teach that your child, your grandchild, everyone. How? Okay, enough of that suspension. You will learn idioms by linking and association method, by connecting them to everyday objects, to household objects, to household items, all the items you everyday see, the animals you everyday see, the everyday animals. You will connect idioms to those everyday things, everyday animals. For example, if you see a piece of cake, mouth-watering, you will remember the phrase, there's a piece of cake for me. If you take hot sip of tea, it is not my cup of tea. If you see park, you see, that's a walk in the park. If you see ball, ball, the ball is in your court. The ball is in your court. That's how you can remember. And if you follow that technique, then your everyday life will become your language coach. Yeah. Suddenly your everyday life will become your language coach. What can be more beautiful than this? So this is the easiest method I have ever discovered. Feeling proud. I have ever discovered to learn to memorize idioms for a longer period of time. And let me give you some examples. If you see a basket, you will remember the idiom, don't put all the eggs in a basket. If you see cats and dogs, raining cats and dogs, I remember now. And another idioms you can connect to cat. Let the cat out of the bag. Let the cat out of the bag. Bag. The simple meaning is Just tell the secret. Tell the secret. See, it is creating a new hidden meaning, right? So, these are idioms. And now, we are done with idioms. The second topic is how to learn advanced phrases. How to learn advanced phrases. Advanced phrases are something which adds flavor, which is flavor in your English. And now the question is how to learn advanced phrases like celebrities. Yes, celebrities uses advanced phrases every now and then. If you hear a speech, a 5-minute speech, you will hear more than 20 advanced phrases, elegant phrases in their speech. Now the question is, can we use advanced phrases just like them? Yes, we can. But the question is, how? Let me answer you how. First step, choose 10 celebrities you admire. Why? Because celebrities, only celebrities use that kind of, not celebrities, but yeah, most of the time celebrities use that kind of advanced phrases. And the second thing and the interesting thing is, you will attach 10 phrases to their face, to each of their face. 10 phrases you will attach to their face. What? It's kind of weird. It sounds weird. Yeah. The method is, the longer you can remember that. Okay? Weirder. The comparative degree, weirder. Kind of difficult. The weirder the method is, the longer you can remember the phrases. And now, how will you do that? And yeah, first of all, I forgot to tell the name of the method. The method of learning advanced phrases for a longer period of time, for thousands of years, the name is face to phrases. Face to phrases. You will visualize the face of celebrities and will remember the phrases. For example, if I remember Priyanka Chopra, then I instantly remember the phrases like, yeah, that is one of the chinks in my armor. We get along with girls easily. And I never tell all. Then my father is my confidant. See? And if I remember Shah Rukh Khan, then I remember, if I visualize Shah Rukh Khan's face, because my watch is not showing, man. Okay, not visible, now it is visible. So, if I visualize Shah Rukh Khan's face, the handsome guy, signature pose, my signature method, face to face, and his signature pose. If I visualize his face, I remember the phrases like, one thing led to another and we become friends. We whisper sweet nothings under the sky. Then I don't make a bone about it. Rightly so. Then legit boyfriends. These are the phrases I remember. Now, if I remember Aishwarya Rai Bachchan, I remember phrases like, they have spoken volumes. It is detrimental for my success. If I remember Kareena Kapoor, then I remember the phrase, don't go down that road. The food was gobsmacking. See? Every celebrity, if I remember any celebrity from Bollywood or Hollywood, I can remember phrases. Not every, but the celebrities I admire, or I just admire, or I just take the help of their face to remember the phrases. Face to phrases. So every celebrity, I attached phrases, 5 to 10 phrases to every celebrities. and their faces have become my language coach. If I wanna remember, if I wanna recall any phrase, I just recall their face. Okay, yeah, yeah. Because the simple logic here, our brain remembers visuals. So whether it is learning idioms or learning advanced phrases, if we give an image to our brain remembers that faster than textbook, faster than plain text. So that's why, if you want to remember that for a longer period of time, you should apply those methods. The first one is linking and association method. Both of them are linking and association method. One is face to phrase, another is attaching something, connecting something to everyday items or everyday animals. This is the simple method you can apply, you can implement in your life in order to make your speech elegant, catchy, professional, celebrity type. And now the question is, why should we apply? Why should we use idioms? Okay, I will answer that later. Before answering this question, I want to answer one question. When to apply idioms or advanced phrases? Or why should we apply advanced phrases and idioms? Why? Okay, I want to answer that later. But the question is, that are every idioms and advanced phrases for applying? No. If you want to apply all the advanced phrases and idioms, it is like creating extra burden on your shoulder. Don't do that. Not every phrases, every idioms or catchy phrases are meant for applying. Some are from understanding. Now focus on those idioms which are commonly used. Those are the one you should focus on and you should apply them. And the idioms which people commonly use, those are your goals. You should apply them. And how to apply? That is the question. How to apply them? See, you need to be intentional. Before having any conversation online or before having any conversation in person, you will be intentional. You will pre-plan everything. That today I'm going to use 5 advanced phrases and 5 idioms and prepare them. And if you don't find a chance to use them, create an opportunity to use them. Speak any sentence intentionally. That's how you can use. And if you want to revise them, just see the objects. And I have given you the tip and trick. I have helped you to create a system around you. You will see basket every day. You will see egg every day, unless and until you are vegetarian. Unless and until you are non-vegetarian. Then you can see eggs every day. Basket. Everybody can see basket every day. If you see dog and cat, you will see park every day. Those things, since you associated some phrases with them, those will help you to remember, to recall them. But if you are sitting, if you wanna do table read or if you wanna do practice writing and just sitting alone and recalling them, then while recalling or while revising them or making them sticky to your brain, you can do one thing. Use your own example or some memorable example. Some examples which have a great impact in your life. For example, in my school life, people, my friends, my classmates call me by a peculiar name. I think you can't understand because it is in Bengali. So I use that example to remember touch a nerve. So whenever I just like that. So I will call that name. I can't tell you the name because I don't want to. It's so weird. For example, the name is A. Okay, no. KF. Okay, KF is a short form. So they used to call me by KF. So I use that. Whenever they used to call me by KF, it touched a nerve. See? It touched a nerve. And if you want to use the example confident, so you can say, yeah, my mom is my confidant. I can share my personal thoughts, my secrets with my mom easily. So my mom is my confidant. Use a memorable example. Use your example, own example. Only then you can remember them for a longer period of time. So longer. Longer period of time. So I told you what exactly are idioms and what is the main purpose of using them. Not main purpose, like when. I told you that not every idioms are for use, are for application. Some are for understanding. And then I talked about how to memorize them for a longer period of time. And now I'm going to discuss that why should you use idioms? Why should you use idioms? You should use idioms because idioms are not just words. They are the flavor of fluent English. And one more thing. And let's be honest, if you use idioms, you sound cool. Yeah, you sound cool. And fluency isn't about correction or accuracy. It's wide. Yeah. Learn some idioms. Not many idioms. And as I mentioned earlier, not every idioms are meant for applying, are meant for using. Some are for understanding. So you should be careful, mindful that I'm learning those idioms for understanding and I'm learning these idioms for using. And you have to build that awareness where to use idioms, where not to use idioms, because you need to be aware enough to understand the listener, their level. Are they beginner level or the advanced level? If they are beginner, if they are intermediate or advanced level, if they speak intermediate or advanced level of speaking, then you will use, otherwise you won't use. And now, most important thing, most of all, and that's why I saved the best for last. Most of all, most important one. How to sound stylish while using them, and how to use them so that you don't sound robotic, you don't sound beginner level. For example, let me tell you that if I use advanced English and advanced phrases like this, that speaking English, it is a walk in the park for me, and speaking English is a piece of cake for me. So no feeling, no style, no intonation, no rhythm. If you use like that way, you will sound robotic, you will sound cold, you will sound beginner level. Don't do that. If your delivery is flat, there is no emotion, then you sound robotic and beginner level. If your delivery carries emotion, if your delivery has emotion, intonation, rhythm, only then it sounds powerful. Otherwise, using this, not using this becomes the same. So, with emotion, intonation, and rhythm, you sound catchy, you sound elegant. That's why you should carry emotion while delivering this idioms. Without emotion, your idioms fall flat. With it, you sound like you were born to speak English. Just like me. Just like me, yeah. Carry emotion, man. Carry emotion. Learn intonation, where to emphasize a word, where not. If you don't know how to speak properly, how to use with emotion, tonality, and all, then using idioms or the effort you will put in to learn those idioms, it will be useless. Not useless, but yeah, you can understand, but when the time will come to use them, you will sound like, ah man, you just learned them and you are using right now. You're faking fluency, you're trying to be native. Don't try, it doesn't suit you. So that's why delivery is important. Delivery with emotion, intonation, and rhythm is really important. It's really important. Otherwise, it sounds flat. So, that was today's discussion. How to learn idioms and when to use, when not to use, how to use with emotion and all. So, you must focus on idioms and advanced phrases, because as I mentioned, these are the tools which take your English from basic to brilliant. Idioms are like colors for your English. I will speak English fluently. Thank you so much for watching the video.